All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the GSA Speedrun channel. Right now, we have an any percent Super Mario Odyssey League qualifiers race between Psionic and Source YT. So, commentating here with me, BP31, is Dansta.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
So, I don't know what just happened there.
Yeah.
Psionic. What?
Oh, I think he started his timer at 52 instead of 53.
Huh. I don't know what happened there. I hope he knows what happened. So,
Yes. It would be
I
very
hope he's fine.
unfortunate to miss BST.
Okay, just syncing up here.
Yep.
So, Psionic, a pretty new face actually to the Mario Odyssey scene, but improved really quickly. Like from, I think 2 months ago he had, or 2.5 months ago he had a 110, and now he's at a 102. So he improved really quickly. Source already on the scene longer. I'm not sure about his exact PB right now. I think Psionic's PB is a little better, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, but either way, it should be a good race. So, looking forward to it. Getting right into Cap Kingdom right now. Um, and they're going to be hitting this lever and then going quickly into first person mode. This is a little time save because it centers the camera and it doesn't have to pan over to Mario. So it saves, I don't know exactly how much it saves, but it's a pretty easy time save, so most runners go
Saves
for it.
saves like 0.8.
Ooh, Psionic getting the water roll.
Getting all those vectors in pretty synced up still. Sonic taking a little cleaner route at the end of frogs though.
Both are going for left side and both doing the triple jump version as well.
Ah, yeah, Sonic was too. Oh, both
Both!
actually missing it.
Yes. Didn't Mitch's world record actually do the vault instead?
Could be, you know, Mitch. Um, Sonic a little bit ahead of Source, like
Yes.
2 seconds. Not too big of a gap yet, but it's only Cap Kingdom. I know it's weird if I say that.
So a little bit of a strange start for both of the runners, but not too far behind PBs. Generally, you don't lose too much time in Cap Kingdom, but it can be frustrating whenever you do. So exiting with a 226 and a 228, 2 seconds between them. Now heading into Cascade.
So this got a little less interesting in 1.3 because you don't do first mode skip anymore, but I think it's more consistent that people don't make so many mistakes at it anymore. So kind of a good improvement, I guess, but just takes a little bit of the flair.
Yeah. So both getting the first moon. Source lost a little bit more time there. He didn't do a spin throw roll cancel. But both heading up to the movement before Dino Skip. And there's some interesting optimizations you can see here. For instance, vectoring triple jumps just like Psionic just demonstrated, that saved just a little bit of time throughout the entire run.
Yeah.
So we can see that a little bit more right here if they
Also, they
decide
both
to. Oh, sorry.
also also they both went to the left after that bridge because the cutscene for some reason is a little bit further um, stretched out towards the bridge, so you can get there quicker.
Oh,
Oh, Sonic actually missing Dinoskip, but getting really quick backup. Source not messing that up, so he's gonna save a little bit of time there. But he bonked on the start of Cascade, so I guess that negotiates. So yeah. We'll see. Madame Brutal usually not too hard of a jump, but now we have to grab a lot of coins. Looking good on Psionic's side. Yeah, looking good on both sides. Oh, Sonic having a little bit of trouble with the last hit, but got it now. Almost synced. Yeah, Psionic only a little, like a second ahead, I think.
We'll see at the multi-moon. Yeah, about a
Yeah.
second.
I also think that Psionic's time is a little bit ahead of Sources, so maybe that's like just a little bit. If I say that correctly. Not sure. Could be wrong.
So now the runners have the choice to get the cliff moon to the left of where they spawn, or to do chest flip. Chest flip's technically slightly faster, but it's quite a bit harder to do to save the time that it could save.
Yeah, I don't think they do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who
Oh,
kind of looked like it at Source for a second, but no. Psionic taking the cleaner line. Source having small problems, but nothing too big.
yes. Kept his spin pound buffered by accident. But both runners exiting Cascade Kingdom definitely will hit daylight savings time just fine. So the way that works is in the next kingdom, you'll see both runners plant a seed moon, and you might wonder why, because those take 20 minutes to grow, so it's very slow. However, with daylight savings, if you the switch internal clock will go forward 1 hour. So if you plant the seed and then the clock goes forward an hour, the game will just think that the seed is supposed to have been growing for an hour, and it'll instantly grow,
Yeah.
making for a very quick moon.
Oh, Source not getting fast action gas skip. I think Psionic got it, if I saw that correctly. So just one more second for Psionic there. Alright, so Psionic actually on the closer side of, or both actually on the closer side. Source needs to plant it before 6:45. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, if you missed that throw, that would have been very bad.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
ooh, Psionic having trouble with that um, part there because it takes your inputs if you hit it with Cappy, so it creates lag. That's annoying.
And he'll have to do Hyano Bird now, right? Did I see that happen? I believe he missed
He
the bird.
could, or he could wait, but I don't know. We'll see. Hyana Bird is a risk.
Yes.
Nah, he's not. I guess he'll take it now. No.
No. Heading right to employees.
Did he forget?
Yes, he should have 4 moons right now, so he needs to
Yeah.
get the bird moon after he
Maybe,
enters.
yeah, maybe he's taking it now on the way to the Dion. That could be it. But Source definitely taking the lead here due to that mistake. Let's see. Yeah, he's going up there. Good. At least he didn't forget. Nah, yeah. Hyana Bird is hard.
But at least he hits it and doesn't miss it again. Won't lose won't lose as much time as that could potentially cost. So.
Yeah, but still sad for him. After having that lead, now he's pretty far actually behind already.
Yeah.
Okay, far. It's like, I don't know, 15 seconds, 10 seconds.
Very relative in this game.
Yeah. So let's see if Source can do Dram. If not, it could already narrow the gap. Ah, the platform.
Oh!
Ooh, capturing early. Yeah, see, that's gonna close the gap quite a bit because unless Sonic misses it as well, we'll see. If he gets it, he's gonna be ahead. Yeah, okay, now Psionic already took the lead back, so that was quick. He's not going for single bill.
And Sora's
he's gonna
actually
do
killing
double
his
dram.
own bullet bill, so he'll lose even more time.
He's gonna do double dram here. Let's see. I didn't get it. Oh, there you go. Okay, Sora's gotta wait for that bullet bill now, sadly. So yeah, now the same time that Source was just ahead, now Psionic is ahead.
Yeah.
Times change. Alright.
Yeah, while the runners are in the bullet bill, there's an interesting mechanic. If you hold Y down, it'll cap the bullet bill speed, but if you release it after doing, I believe, 2 shakes about, then
that's not even the thing. You have to be at full
really,
speed, and then you can just go for a few seconds as well, or like 2 seconds, without shaking at all. But once you have the full speed that way, then you shake, and then you let go of Y before the shake actually comes through. Then it works. So yeah, the fastest way is just to do two shakes, but you can
oh,
also do it without.
I got confused. Sorry.
Okay. Psionic heading up to the last moon now. Notes could be tricky sometimes. Let's see. That looks good. Yeah, nice. That's that's the exact same way I do it, and I rarely see other people do it exactly like I do. So I'm always like, okay, did I get it? But this time I knew.
Sora's missing the single spin throw strategy, but won't lose too much time.
Yeah,
Just has to do a
not too
second
bad.
one, get the last two notes, and then we'll be off to the Odyssey after Cyan.
Let's see their exits. Sonic, I believe 1059. Maybe 11 flat. Ooh,
Yeah,
rip
11
11
flat.
flat. No, sub 11. Okay, and source probably like 11:10. So 10 seconds difference. Not too bad. Could be worse.
So yeah, now entering Lake Kingdom. We'll see them head over to the on the Lakeshore Moon first, and then they'll head up to the zipper and capture it. And at that point, after they get the moon behind the zipper, they'll have an option to go for Lake Clip. That can save, I believe, around 3-4 seconds if done well, but is very tricky. So it's very, very, it's just their choice. If they feel confident enough to do it in a race, then they'll take the time save. But if they don't, it won't lose too much time for them.
Yeah, I don't think they will go for leg clip though.
Yeah, I agree. Yep, Psionic not going for it, and I doubt Source will as well. But continuing on.
Yeah. Yeah, source also not going for it. So last time I commentated, Psionic, I think was it Psionic? I think Psionic like had a lot of troubles with Rango. So we'll see if he does that better this time. I think he
Plays
even
it safe with the
died.
look.
I think he died even. Yeah.
Playing it safe, getting the checkpoint there.
Yeah,
Just in
because
case.
he died. He died last time too.
Yep.
Let's see. Hopefully he does this time.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the spin throw strat to get all 20 coins, but he should get enough to survive
Yeah.
at Wooded.
Source didn't get them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has 112, and let's see what Source has. 104. Okay.
They only need 100 to buy the Shot Moon and Wooded, and then to get it before the next Shot Moon. So they'll both be fine on coins.
Yeah. So Sonic exiting this at 14:04, I believe, and Source at 14:08. So 4 seconds difference. Source definitely made up some time here, but now these 4 seconds don't matter too much because now we're going to Wooded and a lot could change there. Wooded is hard.
any lead up to 20 seconds could just vanish at many points in the Wooded Kingdom. So
Yeah, yeah. Even more.
yeah, true. But we'll see them grabbing this rock and then hitting the bunny as well. We don't see that failed frequently, but it's not the easiest strat. See,
There you go. You just jinxed it.
Commentator's curse. I'm sorry. But yeah, that strat's pretty pretty difficult. So in itself. But now heading over to the shot moon, which we needed the 100 coins for. But
Yeah.
after this, heading over to either the tree if they are doing the tree route, which I doubt. But after that,
I'm not sure. I think Psionic does it.
oh okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be seeing Psionic go for the tree. This can save. Is it 3 seconds? Am I right? If I'm wrong.
Very optimally, 3
Yes.
seconds probably.
Okay.
Oh, Sur's also doing tree runs. See,
Oh wow.
we got tree runs here.
So yeah, we won't see any differences in route, but you have the option to do the tree slightly faster again, similar to late clip, or you could do the story moon in the middle of the kingdom. But now we see Psionic heading up to nut clip. This will make or break his Wooded Kingdom.
Nice, got it. He got the clip.
But now he has to do the out of bounds movement.
Yeah, that's hard. Let's see.
Yeah, almost
Oh,
trickier
now
than
grab
the
the
clip
moon.
itself. Oh,
Yeah, nice. Okay, and now just get out of there
Source
safely.
did not get the clip. It looked
That's
weird and he did not get it.
Okay, Source did not get it, but Psionic got it really well actually. Oh, failing the ramp. Let's see. Source is not going to do the backup clip, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if Psionic can get up. Oh, he can't get up the ramp. Yeah. There we go. Now he got it.
And Source not opting to go for the checkpoint warp strat, instead going to do the climb after exiting
That's
pipes.
weird.
Yeah.
Usually if you miss that, you go and take a checkpoint before going into the sewers, so you can port your way out. It's faster even and easier. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Missed the second, but now he has invincible frames, so yeah, he got it now.
Yeah.
So usually, if you miss that clip, you would warp out here now because grabbing a checkpoint.
Oh, what's he going to do?
Yeah, he's going to do the climb route now, and he will take the story moon.
I sorry to change subject, but I'm wondering which moon he'll skip because he has the extra tree moon.
He didn't get the out of bounds moon, so he doesn't have to skip them, I think.
But he got the 2 from pipes though.
Right. Wait. Let me see.
So he has to get the story moon to trigger Spewered.
Yeah, I know. Wait, I have to think.
So he'll probably skip the dead end moon. Yep, he'll skip dead end.
Yeah, okay.
But glad he remembered because I have seen runners forget that if you don't collect the story moon, Spewered will not trigger. So thankfully he remembers and won't lose even more time for that. So.
But yeah, Psionic having a good Wooded. I didn't look at it, but I think he got FRS pretty fine. So we'll see. He's gonna do Spiritless. Ooh, Source. Okay, he's gonna do Spiritless now. So go down here. Oh, that angle is weird, but I guess it works. Getting the buffer jump. And he's gonna do sewers at the end, what sewers already did.
But yeah, now as Source exits this tower, we'll be seeing Spewered a lot earlier than we might normally in this run. Because since he missed Nut Flip, he has to get the multi-moon to recover a little bit of the moons that he lost from missing it. So we can also now remark at the vast differences between the 2 fights.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's round.
Yep.
Definitely easier than rectangular.
Huge difference.
Okay, Psionic leaving with a 1935. Well, Source still collects his moon, so I guess 40 seconds difference? Maybe
Around
more?
After I grab the multi-moon, it normally takes about 50
It's...
seconds to hit the globe, so.
Yeah,
But that's
but...
right after grabbing it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be a 20-21 from him, so... Yeah, 45, 46 seconds difference. Let's see
So now,
Psionic getting the quick strats. Nice. Manipulating Bowser. Oh, sorry. Go
hits
on.
Bowser 2 of his circular pads over far on his next cycle. Saves a little time. And now getting the second fast hat strategy, that's the hardest of the three, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And now entering the third one, for this one he throws 3 phases of hat, so you're able to take some damage and invincibility frames without losing any time. So much easier than the second phase.
Yeah. In my opinion, it's like even easier than the first almost, because the first can be finicky sometimes, but this one is like really consistent. Source doing the same, but actually hitting it 2 platforms away. That does not help because now he can't do the manipulation, so that won't save any time actually. Let's see if he can do it at the second one. Okay, he's walking way too far. Whatever. Let's see Psionic getting Meme Tree, I hope. Looking good.
Yep.
Nice.
Now the butterfly. Can be easy to fall off walking over to the butterfly, so hopefully we don't see that happen. Yep.
That's why you jump, because walking is inconsistent, but jumping?
Yes.
But yeah, Lost Kingdom is is very hard. Last time I saw Psionic race, he also did the same thing and almost fell off there. Really weird. Guess he doesn't feel comfortable with that one. Gonna trigger Klepto now so he doesn't get Cappy. And now get to the last moments of this kingdom and the hardest jump coming up.
Meanwhile, Source missing the fast return jump setup for Meme Tree, so instead doing a much safer triple jump.
That was close.
And
the Source.
Also doing the dive strategy there, so landing just barely on that small ledge and then jumping up to get the butterfly.
Nice. Psionic got cage triple, pretty much the hardest trick in Lost Kingdom, and getting the moon under the bridge. Nice. And living, yeah, nice. Okay, had to wall jump, but it's fine.
Now we'll see Source setting up for. We'll see if Source goes for. He will go for Trapedal. I mean, cage triple.
Nice, getting it. Ooh, I don't like that camera angle because if it's not right behind Mario, it's weird. Okay, he set it up before doing it. Okay.
No,
and he did not have to wall jump, so I guess it's a little faster. Even though he didn't take the optimal line, but it was a little bit faster in Psionic's, I believe. Now, they're both going into Night Metro. Not really the hardest kingdom, I think, other than maybe the one jump in City Hall. But very luck dependent at the end, that particular.
You can make some costly mistakes in Night Metro, but for the most part, they're not that. Most of the tricks aren't that difficult. However, if you miss any of them, there can be a time loss.
Yeah.
Pretty significant time loss.
when I'm in Night Metro in my runs, I'm always like, okay, now we're starting. I don't know how you feel about that, but that's how I feel.
Yeah, most of my runs are no resets, so I just try to keep going even no matter what mistakes I make. So it's just very frustrating most of the time because going on a 230 cap is not a fun
Yeah. um, I can imagine. Actually, I can't.
one.
Source killing that Goomba. Sonic actually didn't do that because he didn't get the um, distance. Ooh, Sonic missing one shot at the figure, but that's the consistent phase where the figure always does the same thing. But now, after he runs around here, he's gonna go into the second phase, and that's luck dependent. Um, and you hope to get a good cycle where he doesn't overlap.
We saw a 3 cycle yesterday, so hopefully we'll not see that again in this race.
That's actually a pretty good cycle, but he shot at the wrong part at the start. If he reacted better, then he could have gotten a really good cycle.
But recovers it, hits all of the
Yeah,
remaining ones
at
while
least a
in
2
the still
cycle.
phase. Doesn't have to wait for the 3rd cycle, which is very good.
Yeah. So we can see the difference at fade out here. It feels like Source has come closer to me, but maybe that's just because they're in the same fight. Sonic getting 2649 fade out here.
For the most part, their night metros look similar. The only main difference I saw is Source was able to bounce on the Goomba.
Oh,
But
oh, oh.
I missed.
That's hard. That's hard. Come on.
Oh,
Wow.
phew.
Okay, that was close. Okay, at least he also got the 2 cycle. Yeah, capture taken. Okay, let's see Psionic doing Scoot Clip now. Drive by?
Turning
No.
controller sideways.
Doing a setup. Nice, getting it.
Turning your controller sideways just so you can move the scooter a little bit more to the left, and then when you tilt left, you can barely grab the moon.
Source getting a 27:42, so Psionic 53 seconds ahead right now. Oh, Mario didn't sit down for some reason there. That is weird sometimes.
Ah, making some minor movement errors there, grabbing, but overall,
Yeah.
pretty good movement over here.
Let's see if Source can get drive by. Oh, almost.
Almost. Meanwhile, Psionic going for the musician's route, understandable.
Let's see, Source. Ah, missing the bench. Okay, Sonic taking the musicians. Let's see. I don't expect them to go for bullet billing, obviously. But maybe Source wants to surprise us. I guess not. So Psionic heading into the second part, what I would call the second part of the intro, after getting the musicians. Usually very high up in the sky. Other than the last part, maybe.
Yeah, the heights can be
So-
quite dizzying, in fact.
Mm.
It's the name of
Especially
the
the next moon.
Yes.
Dizzying heights. So we'll see. Sonic probably going to take the painting, not the painting, the wait. What's he doing? Yeah, but what's he doing?
Yeah.
Um,
Weird backup.
yeah, but he could have just went there. I don't understand. He wouldn't even have needed to back it up.
It's
Okay.
strange because you can ground pound jump off of the pin art that he got afterwards and make it up to that moon. So strange backup, but he's making it down to the people in there.
Yeah, whatever. He got it. Alright, Psionic finishing up the intro. Looking like a 30? Yeah, maybe 31. And Source entering the peoples from now. Maybe he made some time up because of that mistake that Psionic made there. I didn't see too many mistakes on Source's side. Okay, Psionic leaving to Snow Kingdom. Pretty cool kingdom.
Yes.
Funny. So let's see. Maybe he can save Toad's life by not destroying his snow wall.
We'll see if he gets any runner karma. Maintaining his speed pretty well in that first section, but now we see. Oh.
Oh! He tried. He tried.
Yes.
I'll give him try points.
Yeah, and he didn't even destroy half. So.
Maybe the spin pond will. Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
Then you can find the point.
Toad only lost a few toes or something. He didn't die. Let's see if Source can copy that. Not taking the same line that Psionic did. A little bit slower. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, also pretty good. But I think for him the spin panda is going to destroy more.
Yeah, if he just rolls, he could destroy less than Psionic, but nope,
Yeah.
spin pounds. Ah.
Destroyed half of the snow, I guess. Okay, Psionic missing the snow clip. Doesn't matter, only saves a second if you get it.
But now entering this poison room. Can be kind of tricky to do this triple jump off of the block, but he nails it and grabs this moon atop a blustery arch.
Yeah, nice. Leaving one spiny alive, rolling into it and diving forward. Very nice. No.
No.
Okay, Source not even attempting the snow clip. Probably not familiar with the out of bounds movement. If you get it, I can understand that.
Yeah. Generally, for snow clip, you do a spin pound onto the moon and then when you backflip and throw your capsiclip out of bounds. But then after that, if you don't know the movement out of bounds, it's quite easy to miss the platform and die. So.
Yeah. So rather not do that if you don't know how. Psionic. Yeah, I figured so. That was really bad. He had Goomba bad luck with Goombas there. The Goomba just walked to the edge and was like, "Oh, please don't!" But it walked right off the edge. That's very unfortunate. And if that happens, you have to die or leave the room. But I think dying is quicker. Please don't happen again. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god. Don't leave a spiny on the edge. Don't leave a spiny on the edge. Okay, that definitely lost a lot of time. As you can see, Sur's also at the same moon right
yes.
now.
And he
Okay,
gets
taking both Goombas towards the moon, so that was better.
yeah, if you're able to aggro both Goombas onto you and have them follow you over to that icicle pillar, it's much faster and much safer than just doing than getting one and then the other afterwards.
Yeah. So he definitely saved a lot of time here. We'll see. If Psionic messes up Snowdrum once, it could be pretty much equal.
Might even be a lead change. But
Might even be a lead change. But let's just not hope that happens.
yes, we always want to see the runners hit Snowdram.
Yeah. Because if you don't, you have like a really bad mentality after.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Taking his time setting
Taking his time.
up. Oh,
Oh,
not taking his time enough.
this looks good. Oh, okay. The vector was kind of scary, but he made it work.
Yeah,
Took
his
his
setup
time.
looked good enough to make it even without the vector though. So,
Yeah,
but just barely. So,
that looks good as well.
ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
he for some reason at the rainbow spin he didn't press forward. I feel like because he just was stuck on his um spot, but because like he had lots of distance, I don't know how he failed it then. Let's go now. Command source. Yeah, see this time it was different. At the rainbow spin he didn't pull back or something. I don't know exactly what he did.
So sadly, losing all the time he gained in the Goomba room back again. So similar lead for Psionic right now.
Yeah. So pretty much the time that Psionic lost in Guma room, he made back up there. Alright, now going into Seaside Kingdom. Really a pretty chill kingdom.
Hmm.
And even the only trick that's really in this kingdom is not hard, so we have a few minutes of yeah, we have a few minutes of just enjoying.
Yeah, Seaside Kingdom is pretty relaxing in the run. However, you have to make sure that when you capture this fish that you'll see Psionic heading over to, you have to make sure you minimize the fish bonks you take.
Yeah.
Because that's the main way to lose time in this kingdom. Because it may not seem like much, but if you run into the wall just barely with a fish, it will do a mini bonk animation compared to what Mario does, and it just slowly stacks up. Especially in this tunnel he's about to enter to get the next moon, it's quite easy to hit the side of the walls. So, but looking good so far.
Yeah, pretty good fish movement so far.
So looking at on bonks, but now heading over to the third to last moon of the kingdom, and this moon is significant because after it, you have to go over to the specific spot in the wall and perform Sphinx Dip. Since Sphinx Clip was removed with 1.3, we got a new one right here.
Fish clip.
Sphinx Dip. See, we're entering the Sphinx after we grab this moon, man.
I never liked the Sphinx tip name.
Alright. But getting the 2 out of bounds moon to finish off Seaside Kingdom, much easier than the original rocket refresh strategy. So exiting with what looks to be a 40-12.
Yeah. Let's see Source getting fish clip. Nice.
The most common way to fail fish flip is to go back inbounds right here. But even that's not that challenging. It's probably the easiest way to stay out of bounds in this game, and especially in this run. So both runners nailing it.
I mean, in Metro, there's just like a clip where you don't have to do anything but press
Roll.
Y
True.
to roll. So maybe
There's a few
not.
of those actually, but
Yeah, but it's for sure the easiest in the run.
Yeah.
Sonic getting salt triple, nice.
Lungeon's another one of those difficult kingdoms where it's easy to lose a lot of time, just like that. And so we're hoping to see him nail all of the tricky movement, especially on the vegetables after Spewer, and not take any unnecessary bonks that could lose in an absurd amount of time in some cases. Yeah, also to note, we're fighting Spirit again. We saw Source fight him earlier. Oh, Source actually going for the backflip strat instead of salt triple and messing it up once. But as I was saying, the only difference between the two Spirit fights is that this one is a rectangle and the other one, he acts exactly the same. So, just strange design. Each of the other bosses has an added quirk, but not Spirit.
Yeah. The rectangle is harder, though. Definitely. I mean, come on, you even have beans that give you hearts if you're on low life. Isn't that just so hard? Also, there's this moon platform on the arena, like, what?
True. Like in Snow Kingdom, when you fight, if you fight Ice Rango, his moon platform is not on there, and then for the Harriet and Topper fights in Bowser's Kingdom, same thing.
Yeah, that's the only one.
Yep. Here it's just unique.
He wants to be unique. Sonic bonking on purpose to get this moon at the lowest point possible. That's not even the fastest strat you can do. You can theoretically do a clip, like a moon clip, before the moon gets out of the pot and get some height and get over the pot. But he didn't do that, sadly. It's really cool if people do it. Sonic going into forks, the most what's it called now? I'm done. Motion controls. Thanks for telling me, BP. Most motion controls in this whole run, probably in an area.
Yeah. If you mess up any one of those motion controls and continue to do a dive, it's very die, and that loses a lot of time in this run.
Yeah.
Especially in that room, because it's not the shortest room at all.
Ooh. Source almost missing that. Yeah. Let's see if Sonic is going to disappoint me or not with his cheese movement, because people don't know how to do it accurately. But let's see. Nah, he's just spamming. That's what happens when you spam.
Soar's taking a safer route in forks.
Not doing the up throw. Oh, but there he's diving. That's
Yep.
weird. That's weird because that one's the, like
Oh, well.
the,
Okay.
that's like the risky strat. Everything else is okay, but right there.
Yeah, cutting out that first up throw for some reason, but other than that, the forks was pretty good. Now we'll see Psionic setting up this vault as he grabs his moon. That way he can head right over to it and set up this triple jump here, get behind the wall, and
Let's see Source's cheese movement as well.
yeah, that's one of the scariest parts.
Also spamming. Spamming is not helpful. Takes way longer.
Oh, Source
doing the mid strats on Sonic's side.
yeah, skipping the fork.
I don't even know if that's faster.
I haven't actually seen the BTT clip for that either, so
BTT is dead, so
yeah. Feels bad because we were for low percent. We had a BTT sheet going for minimum captures that died along with any percent. However, it was actually useful for discovering the new, more optimal routes. So, kind of a bummer. But now we'll see Source heading for that triple jump that we saw Psionic do earlier. Gets the triple jump and doesn't
Nice.
die afterwards. Nice.
Not dying. Optimal strats.
Yes. Generally dying bad. Except in a few situations.
Yeah. Death warps.
Yeah.
In this game actually it's not a thing other than maybe in Lost, but even that is slower just a little bit, but it doesn't matter too much. Actually in Dark Side or in other categories it's useful, but not in any percent.
I was actually curious about that because the placing in Dark Side is to warp back up to a checkpoint that you previously grabbed to set a respawn point.
Yeah.
But you can stand on the poison for just a second, and I don't know which is faster, warping or death warping. So
Death warp, because then you don't have to manually get to the checkpoint with
okay,
like in
that's what I was
the
wondering.
map.
So do
Death warps
are they
are
about the
faster.
same time though?
The death warps are faster. I don't know how much.
That was also captures thing elsewhere, but. But now we see them in the most interesting kingdom in this game.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's so cool.
You see, we see Captain Toad for the second time in this kingdom. Don't know what happened to him to make him look like that, but
pretty pixely.
Hopefully he's okay.
So, you got a topic to talk about?
Well, I mean, we can see how many up throw roll cancels they can fit in. So far, I haven't seen anything psionic.
Nah. Talking about gameplay and ruined. What I mean.
I mean, it's always a good time to shout out the GSA Discord and just all of the things that they put on for us, all the different tournaments. Right now it's league season, so we have this SMO league, we have the SM64 70-star league qualifiers, and the Celeste league qualifiers. So be sure to check those out if you're interested, and join the Discord.
Yeah. We also have a YouTube channel, Global Speedrun Association, !YouTube in the chat. And we also have a schedule, and you can also follow us on Twitter at Global Speedrun.
But yeah, now Psionic exiting Lost. I mean, Ruin, my bad. Exiting
Finally.
Ruin Kingdom. Yeah, finally.
Sub 50? Ah!
Oh!
No! Why didn't this
No!
cutscene 5001?
So now entering Bowser's Kingdom. He'll be so starting off this kingdom is the easiest part, and however, it gets very difficult very fast. So this
Yeah.
first here he has the option of going for Pokeodram,
Nope.
but he's not doing it. And now heading up to the Ogre.
Punking? Not
First
too bad.
option.
This kingdom is pretty long, actually. Like, Metro and Bowser's are the longest kingdoms, but in this kingdom it's not actually so much that you actually have to do. It's just so many cutscenes that take forever.
Yeah, and all the movement is fairly tricky in itself, so pretty easy to mess up and lose a lot of time. Especially here, we'll see Psionic going up to shards next, and especially if you miss the dive back strategy on the second shard, you can lose a whole lot of time here.
Yeah. Because then the movement gets unfamiliar and then weird stuff starts to happen. We'll see if Source does poke you. No.
No Pokemon.
Pokio not getting any love in this race. Let's see if Sonic can get dive back.
Oh.
Oh yeah, but he didn't grab the shard. Yeah. Come on. Nice. Okay. Ooh,
Oh.
doing a long jump there. He realized that's not the way to go. Okay, that was finicky, but it worked.
Yeah. Looking like his backup's been pretty solid so far, and this cycle was not affected by that mistake. So overall, not a bad shards except for those 2 missed dive backs. So
Yeah.
and now we'll see Source entering his own shard.
So shards takes about a minute. So I'd say a minute difference.
Yeah, around there.
But Sonic gonna do Bowser Dram now, so.
Right.
Ooh, yeah. I think that should work. Nice. Getting
now heading
insta
over to the
dive.
Doodles.
Yeah, let's see if he can choose wisely. Yes.
I don't know, man. See, choosing Harriet, he's confident that he won't take damage on Topper. However, if you do take damage on Topper, you really wish you'd done him first, because then you can grab the checkpoint.
I'm more confident in Topper than I am in Harriet. Harriet is more jank.
Well, do you do first-person strat?
Yes.
Okay. See, he's not doing first-person strat, so
But still.
in my opinion, I'm just saying, I believe that Harriet is easier than Topper is by far if you do not do first-person strat.
In my opinion, Harriet is easy. Harder. What am I saying? Topper is easy for me. I don't know. But I also, it's just because I like Topper more than Harriet. That's why I do Harriet first, so I don't have to do her later. So I get her out of the way.
Fair enough. Both runners opting to go Harriet first. So we'll say they're confident in their toppers. And so far Psionic has been doing good toppers. So didn't
Nice.
take any damage, won't need any checkpoint refill. So
Yep. Source still at Harriet. Also took the right brutal. Or actually the left one. Oh my god, I'm so funny today. It's incredible.
pun good. But yeah, now Source entering his own topper. We'll see if he takes damage. Meanwhile, Psionic heading over to this crepe moon behind the wall. I don't think that's what it's called, but it might be.
Secret room inside the wall, maybe?
That sounds right. If I were running Talkatoo and I got that this is the move. But nails it and gets the blind jump afterwards, and Source also not taking damage on his topper. So now we'll see Psionic doing this bird movement up to the top of the wall and then heading over to Mech. So he'd have to really mess up Mech to end up behind. However, it is possible.
Yeah.
Because falling off, if you mess up the backup,
Good start.
Getting a good alignment for the topper strat. Perfect. And he's looking good up until like that. Oh no! Source failing the blind jump on the other side.
That's a rip. He was on good pace actually, considering his PB. Also Sonic is also on a good pace.
Now setting up for target acquired.
Yeah. See? Nice. Let's see if Source can get up there now. Taking a slow approach.
Oh!
No! The bomb jumped right into the cap. Oh,
he was
that's
screwed even if he
that's
had
rip.
died. Yeah. Bouncing the bomb up at yourself is very, very common, at least for me when I do my runs. And if you dive after that, you'll dive into the bomb, and if you don't dive, you'll do a ground pound into the death plane. So
Don't do the same thing now, yeah, because it looked like he would do exactly the same thing again. Okay, let's see what Psionic's pace actually is. He's not on PB pace, but like a high 102 maybe. Low 103.
more likely a low 103. But
Yeah, nah, he can't, unless he gets a 502. He can't get a 102.
yeah, just almost gets world record moon.
But that's still everything that's around a minute behind your PB is good for a race. So his PB is a 102.23, so that's fine.
So now Source also landing his hit on topper, and now setting getting ready to do
57. Yep.
target acquired.
If he does target acquired.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe he'll just do Harriet
Even though
last.
I don't do target acquired, I always option not to.
Yeah, he will. He will. Yeah, looking good.
Oh!
He missed it. Come on. No!
Oh!
He should have waited just a little longer. Then it would have worked. Source's mindset is really not good anymore, I think. Getting a good backup though. Oh
Ooh.
yeah, that was a sick backup. And
Meanwhile,
Sonic dying in
dying.
Moon.
Now looking like a mid to high 103. But
Yeah. He's still clearly in the lead. A lot would have to go wrong for Source to catch up now, but it could happen. Sometimes you just lose 2 minutes because you die at the end of Escape, so.
Yep. Invisible, man.
World record is dead, guys.
Yeah. Setting up for moon skip. Last moon skip.
Last one. I mean, you already have all the moons, so it's even after the last moon skip. Source getting into Moon with a 1:16 maybe. So like a 1:05 pace, mid 1:05.
Now, will this work?
Ah,
No, he
yeah,
misses it.
he was a little slow there.
Chaos
Didn't
dive, and he couldn't get. And he started the spin for just too early to get to Bowser on time. Now he has to dodge the fire. This is possibly the scariest part of the Bowser fight. You can see its hitbox is massive.
Oh
And
yeah,
he has to dive and then do jump in order to avoid.
yeah. You can't just even roll over it. I mean, that would be silly.
Oh, almost forgetting that you have to 2 tail swipes on that cycle.
Yeah, it happens, but you can react to it. Source getting really far to the left vector, but he made it.
Now showing off his up throw and then diving into dodge the fire again.
Source taking a bonk. So Psionic, after finishing this phase, going into the escape sequence, from when he captures Bowser's, it's gonna take around 2 minutes to finish. So I believe a high 102 is definitely still in there, maybe mid.
Yeah, mid to high 103 looking possible for Psionic, but he'll have to do his escape quite well and and hopefully he'll make 2D skip. Now, if he does make 2D skip, then maybe we will see the fabled XD skip that I don't even think I've seen in this group yet.
If he doesn't, then it's invalid anyways.
Yes.
I mean, obviously. He could probably actually do it and still have quite a big lead if he died.
Yeah. Even so, he wants to remain ahead by as much as he can because
Yeah.
you do get points for. Oh!
Doing
How-
what's that called again?
What? I don't even know what that's called. Maybe that's colon D skip.
Real XD skip or something. Maybe, I'm not sure. It has a name, but I forgot what it is.
I've never seen that before.
Fast XD. Oh, okay.
I think this run can be valid now.
Yeah. Sonic got early pillar. Source also heading into the escape sequence now. If Sonic would die now, it would pretty much equalize it. So let's hope he doesn't get invisibled, and then he's fucked. Yeah, nice.
So pretty good run from Psionic. Just over a minute behind Speed, so pretty good.
Yeah.
Now we'll see Source and Hugo.
On a 3:41, the famous time of Shaden.
True. Now Source entering his own 2D section. Will we see the same fast XD skip or the normie XD skip, I guess? Or
Or
none.
invalid.
First of all, nailing 2D skip.
Nope.
Oh.
Dead run, dead run. But it looks like he is going to get a high 105.
Yeah, if he gets a good pillar, he can get a 105,
40.
37-ish.
Yeah, but that would be really really good.
Yeah,
Like 105.40 would
105.
be really already really good. So let's see.
It
Early
looks like
pillar?
he needs early
That were
pillar.
5 shots. I'm not sure if he got it.
I
You
don't
can't
believe
hear
he
the
got it.
sound, so I don't think he did. Let's see, and no, he didn't. Okay.
So he'll head over to this third pillar and then go over to the fourth one and shoot it down
Ooh,
before
he
heading
actually missed.
breaking the wall.
Actually missed 3. Wow, that was unexpected. Let's not die here. Yeah, thanks. Oh my god,
Oh,
I didn't see that one.
that was very close.
Okay, yeah. Under these conditions, 105.48 is completely fine. Oh, starting soon, I guess. 105.50, I think is split late. Yeah, resetting the splits, doesn't want to see them anymore. I believe Source is
Hi
not too happy.
gamers.
Hello, how are you doing?
So, that race, I got Nut Clip, which was pretty good, but it wasn't a great wooded, but it was only 9 seconds off my last race, which was a 103.50, and I missed Nut Clip and I died in Rango, so not
Yeah,
as insane of an end game, I would say, but it was a decent run. Um, I think I just made a lot of little mistakes um, overall. I didn't make many big mistakes, I don't think. So yeah.
yeah, looked pretty solid.
The only
Can't
thing,
think. Yeah,
yeah, the only thing was really having.
what? You cut out there? Sorry.
I'm sorry. The only thing was having to reset the Goomba Room Snow Kingdom and then
Oh
that
yeah.
Oh yeah, that
unfortunate moon
that
death.
and the moon death. I've actually I never made that mistake in Goomba Room, and I also never died in the triple jump in Moon. I went too far forward, and then I couldn't get the triple jump. So
Yeah.
I was kind of sad.
Yeah.
I've never made that
Always,
mistake.
always when you see that the Goomba is on the edge, just go to him immediately so that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I was kind of scared that was gonna happen. Like I've seen that happen before, but I didn't. I don't know like why it happens. Well, I do know why it happens now, but like, yeah.
Yeah. So Source, I don't think you're too happy with this.
I wanna remove the last hour from my memory. I don't ever want to think about that run again.
So the
I
first
think
5 minutes were fine.
I mean there was a lot of like spaghetti in the first 5 minutes that you maybe didn't notice, but there were a lot of like small mistakes that I made to the point where when I got to the big tricks, I just lost faith in myself completely. Um and I just messed them up.
Yeah, not a
Which was
good
pretty
mindset.
much
Not a good
yeah.
mindset.
Yeah, I kind of screwed myself over really early on by like just getting tilted. I think the first time where I actually got like to the point of just not caring was after I missed Dram because I never miss Dram. It's like whenever I start a race, I'm replaced with a version of myself that has 50% consistency on how I normally play. I think I just have an issue with races. I don't know if
Uh,
it's nerves, but I
yeah,
just don't play well.
yeah. Maybe if you do more, you'll probably get used to it a little more. So maybe that will stop after a while.
Yeah, hopefully.
I think that I think I played well, but usually I play better in endgame. I think when I was racing Hey There, um, I played a lot better in endgame because I felt more motivated to get back. Like like I
Mm.
wanted to like get ahead again, so I felt more motivated. So like played like a god. I usually play really good in endgame. My early game is atrocious. Like I missed left side and dino skip. Like I don't usually do that, but sometimes that happens. Like
Mhm. Yeah.
it really sucks.
At least you didn't die to Rango.
Yeah. I like got the checkpoint. I was like, is this worth it? Fine.
Yeah, it's worth it.
I've never died to Ringo, like not even casually, like I don't think casually at least. Maybe. Also the DSCA movement, like I I'm really bad at
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Somebody teach me how to do it. Like I always value dive if I don't change the camera or change Mario's direction the way he's looking. And I changed Mario's direction, and then I got 2 chaos dives in a row, and I couldn't get the bird, and then I had to do high on a bird, which lost like I probably lost like 20 seconds there.
Yeah. That seemed to be a pretty big mistake because you got your inputs eaten there.
Yeah,
then
I got
then-
twice.
Yeah, and then everything fell apart there.
I mean, the rest of the sand wasn't bad.
Yeah, but I mean, at the DSTA movement.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think. Do you have any more stuff to say, guys?
I think I'm good.
I don't think there's much left to say.
I
Okay.
think I might have golded a lot of things. Let me see.
Oh, I
I
definitely
I
didn't.
golded Seaside and Luncheon.
If I golded something, it's a miracle.
Nice. Seaside and Lunch in 2 kingdoms in a row. Nice.
Yeah. I thought it
Um,
was a good lunch. I got forkless. Shout outs to Mitch for that. He said it might save like a second, but he didn't time it.
yeah.
So I was like 0.5 maybe.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty confused that you gold a Seaside because at the beginning you seem to make a mistake.
Oh, my Seaside's trash.
Oh,
I
okay.
probably golded by like 0.0.
Oh, okay. So, well, I guess that's it for this race. Check out GSA on YouTube, Twitter, and we also have a schedule. We have commands for all of these things. Yeah, I think we're done here. So, we have more races coming up later for you guys. In a few hours, we have another Odyssey race. So
Coming up
yeah,
next,
check
we
it out
have-
if you want.
Coming up next, we have Celeste, Archie Boy versus Flash.
Yeah, so if you want to see Celeste or any more speed games, check this channel out. Keep watching it if you're available now, or in a few hours SMO again. So yeah, see you then, guys. Bye.
Bye.